Good afternoon. We are coming to you from Scurry-Rosser Elementary. I am the principal at Scurry-Rosser Elementary, and today we're going to give you some information about just some different procedures that are in place here at our campus, especially with all of the changes that are going to be taking place. And so since students aren't able to come into our building for Meet the Teacher, we wanted to share some information to help ease the nerve of some of our students. And so the first thing that we are going to talk about are masks. Although masks are not mandated by the government for children under 10, we are asking for each child to bring a mask to school for various reasons. And the number one reason is just an extra layer of protection for your child, just to help with the spread of germs and so that your child can stay well. But also another reason is the fact that our teachers like to get our kids together. And so if they don't have a mask, then they can't get together for a read aloud on carpet or work in pairs or a group. And in order for that to happen, they must wear a mask since they would not be 6 feet apart at that time. So please bring a mask, and also for transitions. We also want them to wear it coming into the building when there could be a group of kids coming in, when we are leaving for dismissal, and also in the hallways when we have kids coming and going. A mask would be beneficial for those reasons. So if you're able to, please make sure that you do send your child to with a mask to school each day. All right, we are also asking parents to screen their students or their children daily for any COVID-19 symptoms. And so if your child or any child or family member in your household is exhibiting any of the symptoms of COVID-19, please be sure to keep your child home and just contact the school so that we know what is going on. If your child is running a fever in the morning, please do not just give them Tylenol and send them to school, because that could be a possible symptom of COVID-19, and we definitely don't want to take a chance of spreading this virus to other students. So any type of fever, any symptoms that you think are a part of COVID-19, please make sure you keep your kids home until you can get tested or go to see a physician to see what they recommend you doing. If you do come down with COVID-19 or a family member or your child, be sure to visit the district protocol on our website to let you know what you need to do in a situation like that. In addition to sending your child with a mask each day, we are also asking for you to send your child with a container of water, a water bottle, or anything that can hold the water so that your child will have plenty to drink during the day. During this pandemic, they are highly discouraging the use of water fountains, and so we are asking for each child to bring a water bottle. We plan to install hydration systems in the near future, but at this time they are not ready. So in the meantime, please send your child daily with a water bottle. Another change this year is having visitors on campus. So at this time, we are not allowing any visitors on campus except for essential meetings with parents or with family members or visitors who may come in through our doors. But at this time, you must have an appointment, schedule something with the teacher, or have a meeting scheduled with the special ed department in order to be able to come on campus. We are trying to do most of our meetings virtually this year, and so those will be set up ahead of time so that you can participate virtually. Now, this also means that since we cannot have visitors on campus, our students cannot have visitors for lunch. And so we will not be allowing parents to come in for lunch, to eat lunch with their child at this time. When this does change, we will definitely let you know. As far as also with lunch, we cannot accept parents bringing in outside food to drop off for their child. So please do not bring in any type of food for your child for us to deliver. Anything that is eaten for lunch has to be brought with the child that morning, or they can buy one of our school lunches. Speaking of buying a school lunch, one change that has taken place is that students will, any money that they bring to deposit into their account will all be deposited. Change will not be given to students. So if a child brings a $20 bill, that entire $20 will be deposited into his or her account, and change will not be given. Okay, now for our procedures for drop off and pick up, and we will actually go outside and show you what we are talking about, but we will have socially distanced markers on the ground outside on the sidewalk to show students where they can stand and wait their turn to enter the building so that we don't have groups of kids entering at one time. Our doors do open at 7:15 each morning, and students will be able to go straight into the cafeteria to eat breakfast if they are eating, and we do have the seats in there socially distanced as well. If students enter the building at 7:15 and they are not going to eat breakfast, those students will wait in the hallways outside of their classrooms and will be monitored by an adult until the teachers arrive. Students will be allowed to enter into the classrooms at 7:35 when the teachers open up their doors. And there has been a change in our bell system. Our tardy bell will ring at 7:55 this year, and our bell for students to begin class will start at 7:50. So the first bell is at 7:50, and 7:55 is when students will be counted tardy. Okay, now we are out here to actually show you as far as the arrival and the dismissal procedures. I have Robin Renault, who's our school counselor, here with me because she will be helping in the mornings and the afternoons with these procedures. So for the first day of school, you're probably wondering, since we can't take our kids in with us, what are we going to do? How are we going to get our kids where they need to be? So as you can see on the sidewalk, we have painted some paw prints, and they go all the way down the sidewalk. And so each family can stand on a paw print because they are socially distanced. And if you drive up on the first day of school and there's a paw print that's available, you and your family are welcome to stand on it. And then whenever the doors open at 7:30, we will be letting students in. We will have an adult to take your child to his or her classroom, and we'll make sure that your child gets to where they need to be. So you'll be able to walk your child up to the front doors, let us know who the teacher is, and we will make sure your child goes directly to his or her teacher, because the teacher will be in the classroom waiting for your child. Now, whenever you come up on the first day of school, please, if you plan to wait with your child on a socially distanced marker, make sure that you are staying socially distanced. But if all of the paw prints are full, you may have to wait in your car, your vehicle, until some open, and you can take your place to be brought up to the front of the line so we can take your child to where the child needs to be. I'm trying to think, did I forget anything else?
Make sure that your child has their mask on in the morning, as well as you and any other family member who's going to be here with your child during drop-off. So make sure that you have a mask on, as well as socially distancing from family to family.
Okay, we are in the front foyer of our campus, and as you can see, we have it decorated to go with our theme for the year. Our theme is Changing the World One Child at a Time. It's about adventure, waiting for adventure, and just being able to, it's just a whole new world is kind of our theme for this year.
Also in the office, you can find Miss Stephanie Bridwell. She is our PAMS clerk, in charge of all things attendance and grades.
And registration. So get your registration packets in. Be sure you get all the information we need, and I will get you registered, and can't wait to see you.
You can also find my office, the school counselor, in here, and also Miss Shirey, anytime you need us. Hey, when you come to the elementary school office, you will also find Miss Kay. She is our school secretary and the knower of all things.
Hi, I'm Kay Kaysen. the campus secretary. A few things to know. You can call us anytime if you have any questions. Our number is 972-452-8823, extension 1300. We are not allowing visitors in this year so far, but if you do have to come in, if you have an emergency, please remember to bring your photo ID, and please read all of our signs outside to help us protect our little ones. We look forward to the 2021 school year and forward to meeting your kids.
All right, where we're at right now is our hallway for 2nd and 3rd grade. So if you're in 2nd or 3rd grade, when you come into the building, you go right, and your classroom will be right down here. A change that we've also made this year is we've moved our clinic. It is not in the office anymore. It is now in the hallway of our 2nd and 3rd grade classrooms.
Good morning, students. I'm Nurse Standiford, the new nurse here. And this is where the nurse's clinic is. It's on the 2nd and 3rd grade hall, room 17. This is what the door looks like. And this is what my office looks like. You guys remember to keep those hands clean. Don't share things. Use a tissue if you can to cough or sneeze into. Throw that tissue away. Wash those hands. Wear your masks. Bring your masks when your teacher tells you to. And this is how y'all will be seeing me this year. It's gonna be a good year.
Okay, we are going to come in and visit Miss Gray's classroom. She's one of our kindergarten teachers. Hi, Miss Gray.
Hi, Shari.
Well, we just wanted to show our students some of the things that we're doing here at Scurry-Rosser Elementary to keep our kids safe.
Okay, great. So we have our students spaced out at the tables. So on each of my white tables, I have one student at this end and one student at this end. Each student has their own tray of individual supplies that's marked with their name. So they've got access to everything that they'll need quickly here, along with the space for their water bottle. And I have individual supplies. Everything that they need will be in their tub on their on their desk. Even the bathroom passes, their own Play-Doh, so that we're not mixing supplies in between students. Each student has their own box of Kleenex. There's a little trash can on each desk. Their headphones will be here. So everything that they need, they'll be self-contained here. They're not too far away from each other, so we've still got that sense of community within kindergarten, but we've just tried to make everything easily accessible for each student.
So can you tell us when would be a time that why they should bring a mask? When would be a time that they would need to put one on during class?
Yes, if they want to come up to what's normally a carpet area when we're reading a story, then if they choose to do that and they bring a mask from home, then they can sit next to each other on the carpet as we're reading a read aloud story.
And y'all do a lot of partner work, group work?
We do, so that will be another good time to wear a mask.
Okay, wonderful. So that concludes our tour of our campus and also informing you of some new procedures that are in place here at Scurry-Rosser Elementary. We cannot wait to see your child back here on campus on August the 13th. If you have any questions or have any concerns, please feel free to contact us. We are here from 8 to 4 daily, and then on Thursday, on the first day of school, we will be here from 7:15 until about 4:30. So be sure to call us if you have anything.